welcome back everybody to JTS Wrestling. We are here live tonight from Atlanta, Georgia to JTS Wrestling, and tonight at the main event it will be the cerebral assassin Triple H who takes on the Undertaker for the second time, and as well as the YouTube champion, the Rated R Superstar, is in town here tonight, as it looks to be one of the best episodes of JTS Wrestling. And oh my god, you know what time it is? It's an R-rated time here tonight in Atlanta, Georgia. Here comes Edge and Randy Orton. And here tonight as they look ready for whatever promo they're going to give the fans here. Randy, do you mind getting a mic from me? Here you go, Edge. Now, there's a lot of things that I want to say, and I have a list of some of the things that I want to do. And at the bottom of my list, to say at the least, is that we have a new policy here in JTS Wrestling, and new rules. We never had rules before. And let me read the rule. And that rule is never mentions other wrestling company outside Jarrett's Toys Show JTS. Yours sincerely, Jarrett Ruther. I mean, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to shoot onto somebody? Do you want me to cook the other company? Because that's what I want to do. And before that, I forgot to say that you or else you're gonna get fired. And so Jarrett thinks that everybody will be scared by saying that nobody gives a shit around here. You see, as I am the Rated R Superstar and the YouTube champion standing before you, and keep it down while I am giving you a speech. You see, over these past couple of weeks we've had pay-per-views in 1 week. And I mean, aren't all of you tired of seeing both of them in 1 week? Because I'm pretty sure tired of seeing Forbidden Door. I knew that Forbidden Door would suck, and that's why I was never there. And here goes for the imaginary Randy, for the other Randy Orton from HWE, who's playing cardboard, who's made out of cardboard, and pretending like he has a freak accident and from the top rope getting thrown down by Thor and then survived. That is not realistic. And to you, whoever is the clone of Randy Orton, I don't give a fuck. You know, Randy Orton did make me angry with him, because he lost to Jeff Hardy at Bound for Glory. But that doesn't matter, so we decided to move forward, and we are going to move forward. And what else from a long 20 shitless minutes? Did you remember, Randy, the good thing that happened from Forbidden Door? Because I remember, and it happens to be one wrestler who goes by the name MJF and is that surprise mystery attacker who has been doing business with the boss for over 2 months now. Now the YouTube champion has heard a lot of great things from him. Is he here, Randy? The devil is here on JTS Wrestling. see here, Randy? Well, Edge, if you ask for it, you shall receive it.
The devil is here on JTS Wrestling.
He made his debut at Forbidden Door and was the mystery attacker. What I meant to say was a mystery guy who has been sending messages to HWE. Cut my music, cut my music. Well, if it isn't Papa Edge, who gave you permission to say that, kid? Your parents, of course. Oh wait, they're not here anymore. We know that you're new around here, kid, but you cannot just bring up my parents of your mouth, or else I'm gonna slap the teeth out of your throat. Oh, Edgy, did that hurt your feelings? Oh, you're booing the person that's making professional wrestling cool again? You know what, boo all you want, you dumb worthless pieces of shit. Kid, cut the crap. You need a counselor or something because you've been here in exactly how many months? Oh wait, you've been only here for 7 days and you acted like you've been doing this for over years and years. Well, in reality, you've been here for a short span of time. And you think what you do to this business is going to make professional wrestling cool again. You just made pro wrestling worse, and you know it. Alright, Edge, the true face of this company. I came here to talk to you, and let me tell you, on that day, when you were drunk, decided to hop into a car with your drunken, sloppy, alcoholic uncle, and you guys got into a little accident. And your uncle died that night. And you know what? The wrong man died. Now this is really your last chance, kid, because if you mention my family's name one more time, I'm going to slap you right off your mouth. Oh, but what are you going to do about it? Are you going to punch me? Are you going to slap me? Or are you going to go ask your Gram's permission first? Hey MJF, you want to do a little promo battle? I get where you want to be. You want to do promo battle? Let's do it. You see, MJF, you're so white and pale that if this was the 80s, Hogan would have snorted ya. Oh, Edgy, the master of the pipe bomb himself. But wait, Edgy, this is no longer the baddest son of a bee. This is no longer the Redicator, the ass kicker, the most selfish man in God's green earth. This is no longer you. This is PGH. Sounds familiar? And now since you've got this talentless hit, besides you convincing that he have changed, manipulating you thinking that he's a good guy, he is what he always been, a snake. You've got to trust people, Edge, but you need to do it wisely. And since the Royal Rumble is coming up, I'm officially declaring myself for the match. And when I win, maybe it's you who the devil is coming after, because there's nobody on the level of the devil. Edge here looks concerned on whether trusting Randy was the right call or not, but nevertheless will recover from this as we have a sit-down interview with Brandon backstage. So, Triple H, how do you feel tonight on getting ahead of your match with The Undertaker in the main event? See, Brandon, we had our differences. I'm not pretty sure how I can tell you this, because I was tombstone pile driving by The Undertaker from the top of that blanket through the ring. And everybody thought that I had a surgery or an injury, or maybe I'm dead, and that there was a lot of news, so all of that, and I was so ticked off at the fans every single night. And I can tell you, I did have an injury. I had a double contusion on my neck, but it was a minor injury. It wasn't severe. I mean, it's been a really tough week for you. You've been suffering from a contusion, you've been suffering from a concussion, and so my question is tonight, are you ready to beat the Undertaker? That's a very interesting point, Brandon, because tonight, get this, tonight I'm beating the hell out of the Undertaker, and I know that you're here somewhere, and I need you to know that tonight I'm beating you one-on-one. At Mania, I decided to fumble the bag. I lost against The Undertaker. This is some long-term storytelling from 2021. You know what? 2021 was 3 years ago, and nobody cares about that. But tonight, I'll be in the ring, and I will beat Undertaker to his limits, and there is going to be two words. The only two words that's going to come out of the Undertaker's mouth, and that is I quit. And from one YouTube champion, from one champion to another one. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion, Eric Bateman. And tonight he's got a lot of things in his mind about the haters of JTS Wrestling. I'm assuming here tonight, and I'm stopping calling him a piece of shit because he is a human being. They cut my music. I am so disappointed at some guy pretending to be me, holding the 24/7 title from the other network, and got squashed sooner than you think. That jabroni that you see at the Forbidden Door wasn't me. If it would have been me, I would slap and beat the shit out of them and make them kiss my ass. Whatever you may be, if you want a shot at this around my waist, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Because you're running your mouth like so you're some sort of an authority figure, because you run your mouth one more time, I'll shut it for you the hard way. And many people watches this show. I have an eye on one particular person, or maybe you can say two particular persons. The one being JTKDZNEB, bullshit commentating on Instagram that JTS Wrestling sucks, and SK Zack, or whatever you may be, that Jared plays with miniature Spider-Man toys and all of that crap, that Jared is this. They've been whining on Instagram that Jared is this, that Jared is that, while in real life they doesn't have the balls to say it directly, because people like this stooge get jealous of us, of what we do. He doesn't know how to control himself, and the harshness attitude that they've got me so ticked off. If you want to fight Jared one-on-one, then come in real life, bitch. Thank you, Eric. What the hell is Spider-Man?
And here comes the Celtic Warrior, the former Intercontinental Champion, who has lost the Intercontinental Champion to Eric Bateman at Bound for Glory. What does he have to say here tonight?
Eric Bateman, I'm sorry for interrupting for whatever you have to say. I know you have a lot of business to be taken care of, but what I want is that I want another shot at the Intercontinental Championship. And you see, Eric Bateman, at Bound for Glory, you didn't actually beat me. It was Spider-Man that helped you to beat me. And before we can get into any further information, it is tied up. At Mania, I beat you. At Bound for Glory, you pinned me. That means you beat me. And that means 1-1. And I'm doing this your way. Because Eric Bateman, I challenge you for the Intercontinental Champion, and if I lose, not only am I not allowed to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship ever again, but I'm also putting my career on the line here on JTS Wrestling. So you mean if I put my title on the line, then you're erased from JTS Wrestling forever, right? You're right, Eric. For me to see no Sheamus anymore in JTS Wrestling, you're wrong. And may the best man win. I'll see you next week.
And it looks like next week we in a title versus career match. If Sheamus loses, then he will quit JTS Wrestling. But nevertheless, we had to sit down with Triple H. Now Brandon will have to sit down with Undertaker ahead of his I Quit match in our main event.
So Undertaker, earlier today, I had an interview with Triple H, and now I'm gonna have an interview with you. And I'm gonna start off by saying, how do you feel on your match tonight with Triple H? I feel good. Anything else? You asked me how I feel. I said I feel good. Anyways, how confident are you stepping to the ring with Triple H? And we know your match is up next. So how confident are you? Earlier on, Triple H said, the only 2 words that's gonna come from my mouth is I quit. And you think you can really make me quit? If you didn't learn your lesson at Mania, you will learn today. Because at Mania, I pile driver you through the ring. You were lucky enough to even be breathing to this day. I am the person that created you, and tonight, I'm going to be the person that's responsible to destroy you. At Mania 6, I didn't went far. I didn't break you. But tonight, I'm willing to do what it takes. I'll break you. I'll pile driver you through your fucking head, and I'll make you say I quit. Because that's how it works. And tonight, I am doing the favor for every single one of these people. And that is to get rid of this hypocrite Triple H. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from our message. Sit down here. We're gonna have a short break. We're gonna cut back to Jared. And welcome back to JTS Wrestling, everybody. We will get to the main event in a bit, but it is confirmed for the next episode of JTS Live. It will be Hulk taking on the Red Belt Champion Spider-Man, and we will hear from The Miz. But it's coming next week on the next episode of JTS Wrestling. It will be Eric Bateman versus Sheamus. If Sheamus loses, then his career here in JTS Wrestling is over. And what I forgot to mention is that the pay-per-view that's going to be next live on YouTube is going to be the Royal Rumble, and it will be live on May 4th of 2024. And this is the final episode of JTS Wrestling before the Royal Rumble. And now, let's get into the main event.
And here comes the Undertaker. Tonight is the first time ever that he main event JTS Wrestling since 2021. Tonight he is in an I Quit match. And you know what that means, right? There's no pinfalls, no submissions. The only way to win is to make your opponent say 2 words. And that 2 words is I quit. He's looking forward for this match. Come on, Triple H, get your ass out here. Now we have a new theme song for Triple H. And here he comes, the cerebral assassin, the King of Kings, Triple H. Tonight, I'm gonna finally beat this dead man and finally make him rest in peace. And tonight, Triple H is eager to beat The Undertaker. But will he do it? Because this is not just a regular match, but this is an I Quit match. God, save it up for the match, so you see. Well, congratulations, Batman, on beating my little brother Mick. But what makes you confident to step into the ring with the world champion? Not only am I the world champion, but I've main evented WrestleMania 6. I have main evented Bound for Glory, and that pretty much makes me the face of this company. And I didn't know who teach you, but whoever teach you was not good. And if there's anything that your parents, your family didn't teach you, I will. Because at Vengeance Day, it will be the world champion and the 24/7 champion collided in the main event. And there will only be one true professional wrestler. And it's a very coincidence that you're always hiding between your demons. You're hiding behind your thought auroras. You, my friend, is your thought aurora's bitch. And when I beat you, I will make you my bitch.
The following main event is scheduled for 1-4 and is an I Quit match. In this match, there are no rules, no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts. The only way to win is to mate and torture your opponent to the point that they say, "I quit." Introducing first, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, he is the game, the king of kings and the cerebral assassin, Triple H.
Tonight I'm gonna beat you, dead man.
And his opponent from Death Valley, Texas, weighing in at 309 pounds, he is the American Badass, The Undertaker.
Ring a bell, turning.
It's main event time, and for the first time ever, the I Quit match stipulation is being added to an episode of JTS Wrestling, as we have two veterans in their own right, the game Triple H, the American Badass, The Undertaker, as they battle it out in the main event, who become the most sexiest and the most entertaining motherfuckers there is. And I mean, could it slip into the word S? But now, as we get this match, focus is Triple H here. Oh, spine buster maybe, but Undertaker, he counters him. He reverses into a choke slam to the mat. And he's gonna ask the referee, and I don't think so he's gonna quit out that easily. I mean, Triple H he's made out of stone, I think so, but here, what a throne by the Undertaker here. And now wait a minute, Triple H has him over that chair shot off the side of the head of the Undertaker. And he doesn't quit either, as Triple H has a ladder. Wait a minute, Undertaker, oh my god! A flying clothesline as we take a look at the replay. What a move! The Undertaker, will Triple H quit here tonight in a sold-out crowd in Atlanta? All of these two, they didn't quit, they wanted it more. There's no love lost between these two. And the Undertaker's gonna get his fucking head being kicked in by Triple H with a chair. Wait a minute. Triple H is gonna get that back. What does he have under there? Does he have thumbtacks? Does he have a barbed wire bat? We will see here, ladies and gentlemen. We will see, because this is fully TV-14 in our main event. This match can go till tomorrow maybe. This match can go till anywhere. We will stay with you. We are out of time. but we will stay with you. This might be the longest episodes of JTS Wrestling that I've ever produced, as The Undertaker has in line, and what a move to Triple H with a maneuver. Francesco's asking Triple H if he quits or not, but he doesn't quit. He is having the soul of every human being now. These two into a very precarious decision. These two have been to the adversities. These two have been former world champions. Two former world champions in their own right, as a tombstone pile driver by Triple H. A taste of the Undertaker's own medicine. And that, of course, through that box right there here in Undertaker. What I meant to say was Triple H here setting up two chairs in the middle of the ring. What does he have in mind? What does he have in mind? The inevitable by Triple H here. And now he looks it up. Undertaker. Oh, superplex through Triple H on the chest. And now he's sitting asking the referee if he quit. But Triple H doesn't quit. The Undertaker here slip off his fucking feet. And now the Undertaker has Triple H onto the blanket here. Now he's saying something to him, but nobody can actually hear it. And now the Undertaker has Triple H. Oh, tombstone pile driver through the fucking announcer's table. Holy shit. What a move. This is definitely the holy shit moments. Yeah, holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, I'm being a fan right now with a replay.
To lose against
Francesco asking Triple H if he quits or not. But Triple H, he still remains strong. He doesn't quit. He's getting his head through the table. The Undertaker here saying something to him. Now, what does these two here have in mind? Wait a minute. Triple H is gonna do, he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do. A pile driver through the hardest part of the ring. The apron. Oh my God. This match has to be one of the most violent matches in the history of professional wrestling. Undertaker doesn't quit. Wait a minute, oh my God. Sends Triple H to the ladder. He has a broken back after this. And the referee's asking him if he quits or not, but he doesn't do it. These two are willing to go so far. These two are willing to go through, oh my God, a leg drop through Triple H and through the ladder.
Do you quit, Triple H?
This has to be it. Triple H has to quit. Wait a minute, he doesn't. And I mean, if I was in the same position of these two, I would have quit, because I would not go so far as punishment, because the winner of this gets to be, as this live and challenge for the world champion is. Undertaker saying something you couldn't actually hear because the fans is chanting, "You're gonna get your fucking heads kicked in." The Undertaker trying to throw Triple H there with a low blow. Oh, Triple H, he's gonna throw it there. He's going to throw him. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Undertaker quit, but Triple H, he says he doesn't give a fuck. And now, will he throw him off? No! He throws Undertaker from the top of the door through the fucking table. 15 feet high. Triple H. What a win for Triple H. And look at the arena, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. One of the most violent matches in all of professional wrestling.
Miss, you're next. Wait till the medics, call the medics.
And the Undertaker might have just died. Triple H here tonight. He won an intriguing, challenging, I quit matches in all of wrestling history. We thank you for joining, everybody. Good night. We'll see you to this live.